Here we are again. Another trip in the 360 trails after work. Probably do more of the same in by East Wing and probably just take some jumps today. There's this part coming up on East Wing that I can never get over. So see if today's any different. I doubt it. Nope. Almost. We're probably about halfway into East Wing here. A little warm out today. Kind of perfect, really. It's like mid-80s. Well, and here we are at the end of East Wing on a little access road. Just heads down to Ticket to Ride, but I think I'm going to pass that, stay on the access road and go to the jump lines today. Get a few runs in. East Wing's always a good. It's slowly growing on me. I didn't always like it, but it's a little, 1 mile cross-country trail. It's got some routes, small little climbs, small little descents. Kind of get your heart pumping a little bit. Once you get out into the middle of the trail area, so recommend it as an access trail in the 360. We did a rundown we did a rundown learning curve. Things are a little sandy and dusty and soft, so I'll try another one here down OG, see if that's any better. These are nice rebuilds and nice trails up here, but one of the things is if it doesn't get rain regularly, it really turns into a sand pit pretty quick, and it's not super fun or to my liking. It's a little scary when feel your tires just swabbing around underneath you, but we'll give OG a shot. Clean. The chipmunk sounds a little upset. Let's see, a little bit of overtime. Not excited about it, but I got the butterflies right out. Super proud of myself for hitting those. Those are some of the bigger gaps that I've hit. ever. So that one's a little long. This one's pretty steep up front, and it's nothing to be trifled with. So feel good about it. Right from there all the way to there. The first one's pretty easy because it's just kind of like a step down. It's hard not to make that, but it isn't short either. That may be the first time that I've done even 3 of those jumps without somebody here to take me to the hospital, so not too shabby. All right, we'll head down OG again, and then up to a rundown upper blood pressure, maybe 2. See how I feel hitting those bigger tabletops up there, and then head back towards the van. I'll tell you, the only reason I can even partially get down overtime is because of the great job these guys did rebuilding these jumps. They're not really any smaller than they were, but they look safer with bigger case pads and really builds confidence. So no doubt in my mind that by the end of the summer I'll be able to make it all the way down overtime. Pretty stoked. And pretty excited about these new PNW range handlebars and race face stem. I don't know why I've always insisted on cutting them to mimic the width of my BMX race bikes, but so much more control and more forgiving when they're not cut at 800 millimeters. I did take a spacer from underneath the stem since the last time I rode it, so drop the height down a little bit. That seems to be even more comfortable. But this is a large frame, and I'm definitely more of a medium, which is the other bike, Norco, that I have. But this is more of a enduro, long travel bike. Norco's similar geometry, but definitely suspension travel of a trail bike. This is 170 in the front, 165 in the rear, and the Norco is 140 and 130. So this is the one that I take over to like Snoqualmie Pass Bike Park. It's the one that I raced last year at Dry Hill, and it's really great for that type of stuff. Going downhill, long wheelbase, a lot of suspension travel. Really comfortable, forgiving, and confidence inspiring, I would say. Not that the other one's not. It's just I bottomed out on it a couple times at Dry Hill when I headed up there. This one, I haven't done that yet. Anyway, heading up to upper blood pressure. Well, this is the upper blood pressure line. My guess is it's a little sandy too. It's basically got 3 pretty big tables, and then you drop down a little bit and you hit a small, I don't know, 10-12 foot gap. It's more of a step down gap, but it's pretty cool. And then a step up jump, like a double, and then another kind of double that I can never have enough speed to get over, so you just roll through it. And then you cruise over through the woods to the lower blood pressure. And then from there you realize that you're not a very good mountain biker. And your jumping game has a lot to prove still. Because those things are massive. I think a couple of them at the bottom really rival that Maverick Pro line that they built up at Port Gamble. So we'll give these a shot and see how it goes. Need to get some speed. Oh boy, that's fun. All right, it's the top of lower blood pressure. A lot different than it used to be. I didn't go down that one either. So that one there's pretty big. I don't think this one's Port Gamble style, but that one down there sure is. That's pretty big. Then you come down here, you got a quick turn and a little obstacle there where you can do a few different things. Hip out, jump over it, 180 it. All things that I assume people can do, because that's not me. And then we'll head out and then up the big hill back to the parking lot. Once again, entering the parking lot here at Gateway Park, 360 Trails, and coming up behind my beautiful, beautiful Winnebago Paseo. Now we're gonna go ahead and have a beer. Fire up the AC. Well, all right, folks, that was the ride. More 360 on a Tuesday afternoon. I know it's pretty repetitive if you're watching the videos, and I'm always at 360, but it's really not about you, you know? It's about me getting out. 51-year-old dude riding bikes, having fun, trying to make myself better at something that I really enjoy. And having a beer afterwards. So cheers to you. Until next time, which will probably be, I'm guessing, tomorrow. But if not, it'll be Thursday or Friday morning. Thursday, I'm going to go down to Paradise Point State Park, which is down near Vancouver, Washington, near Portland. I have a campsite there overnight. And then my goal is to wake up Friday morning and go over to Gateway Green, I think it is. It looks like a little riding area on the Oregon side of the Columbia River, near Portland. So I've heard about it. I've seen some videos there. It looks like maybe some jumps and cool stuff, but I'll check it out and I'll report back. Thanks, guys.